Hello everybody, welcome back to our second installment on making a custom Batcave. I have with me Batman.
Hi.
I have Batgirl. And then I have the faithful Bat Dog, where he's ripping off his costume. Okay, so back to the scale model. You can see it's still the same. I went ahead and rolled up all the paper mache that I'm going to be using to form the walls. I did it on the sides too. Remember, I'm going to have rock here and all water here, so I want this to stay smooth. Again here, I just continued the rock, the rolled up paper so we can fill it with paper mache and whatnot. I did go to the hardware store and bought the compressed wood. It was only $5 for a sheet, and they were able to cut what I needed. So that's nice and durable for the tumbler. And then I did the same here for the bat. So they're ready to go. I went ahead and cut a piece myself to reinforce the top because this is cardboard. But I will put the fiberglass resin on it. I just thought, you know, this is scrap, why not use it? So, as you can see, I did all types of shapes, forms with it because rock's never the same. So I want the paper mache paper to fall into the grooves. As we're pushing it in, if it breaks, it's okay. We can always fill it with more paper mache. So, I'm going to have Batman. Come here, Batman. He's going to take the tumbler. Batgirl, come here, Batgirl. She's going to take...
Are you okay?
She's going to take the bat. And I'm going to remove these platforms so I can show you on how I was doing the paper mache. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this because this is the last portion right down here. And what I want to show you is I just did it in a crisscross motion. So I'm doing it here, then here, then here. Remember, it doesn't really have to be anywhere or neat. All this is going to be covered. Then I got my rolled up paper. Just rolled it up. Don't make it too tight. What you want to do is once you place it, kind of place it a little loosely. And then as it's there, the non-tight parts will unravel and stick out, which will give it more of effect for the rock. So I'll continue it. Again, here, 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 here. Really wherever. You're just filling in the spots. Then you place the paper. Okay. And I always try and meet the ends so you don't have a lot of loose ends. Again, it doesn't really matter, it's just my own preference. So, putting a couple of dabs. And then that one's done. So as you can see, you know, they're sticking out, it got loose, but it's fine because once we put the sheets of paper mache, it'll fill in. And then when we put the resin over it, it'll harden, and then you won't have to worry about it. So I'm going to continue to finish this off, and I'll show you again. Just kind of crisscross. Just kind of random places. One thing I love about the hot glue is once I'm done here, the next video would be me placing the paper mache on and showing you how I formed it that way. Okay. So, as you can see, I just kind of put it all over, kind of all together. I did add extra on the side because I want it to stick out more. So you can form it how you want it. See, as you can see, since this is the top, I kind of put it in layers and then it'll go in. It's a little hard to tell. But and then I did the same here, and I lined the roof with it because it is a cave. And one thing I was thinking, once it's all done, I was thinking maybe I can add a couple of hanging bats to just give it an extra feature. Well, that's pretty much part 1 to the prep of the paper mache. I'm not gonna do it here. I'll probably just leave it empty because I do want to add the column. So it's really only this portion, and I can just paint it with a brush and make it look like a rock. But that looks like it. Again, the sides, I'm just going to lay it in and form it and then smooth out the paper mache because this is going to be the water portion, and the base still has to sit. Same with up here. I'm going to still continue to form it where it looks like a rocky edge of a river, and then make the waterfall like I was saying in the first video. And then I'll go just around the neighborhood or something and find little rocks to incorporate it up here so it can actually look like it's an actual terrain. I might not be adding the waterfall all the way. I think that'll be too much. So I think right here will be good, and then just continue the landscape. But that's video number 2 of custom making a bat cave. This will be the preparation of paper mache, and that's about it. Thanks again, and please leave any comments or suggestions on how I should better prep this, or I can try and answer any questions I didn't cover in the video. Thanks again.